What's going on, you guys? So for my on-off assignment this week, I did mine on my trip to this interactive slash immersive art exhibit in Portland. It's pretty popular. It's called Hopscotch. And if you don't know what that is, you've probably seen pictures of it. I've got a picture of me and my girlfriend. We went together. I don't know if you guys could see that at all. But yeah, so me and my girlfriend went last Saturday. It's in Portland. It's pretty close to OMSI. It's like, so I've got some notes I'm also looking at, so I'm trying to read off these. So it's a large immersive art exhibit that has a restaurant and a bar. I remember when we went through and got some food, got some non-alcoholic drinks, and then we could walk through with the food and drinks. It was really cool. Each of these, there were about 15 total exhibits. All of them kind of had something to do with lights and color and that kind of vibrant sort of energy, if that makes sense. And it's a combination of, I found this out before I went, and part of the reason why we went is a combination of local, national, and international artists, which we thought was really cool. And yeah, and each of the pieces of art had a little different meaning behind them. I remember there was one section called Gaze that had slogans talking about traditionally marginalized groups such as like Black Lives Matter, trans rights, human rights, reproductive rights, et cetera, et cetera. And so it was cool. It was just had a lot of it felt very real world-esque, felt like there was meaning behind everything. And this was the first time I had done a completely immersive art exhibit, and I thought it was really cool. There were people of all ages there. There were really young kids there. There were people who were older there. It just kind of had a little bit of everything for everyone. There was a ball pit. There was like a light up ball pit that had lights and had, all sorts of really cool stuff. And there was like a spray paint graffiti thing, and I forgot to put the picture in, but me and my girlfriend did that and did like G+K on it. It was really cute or whatever. And then my response to this was just an overall appreciation of the detail that went into it. It was very much there was a lot of effort put into everything, and you can tell that there's meaning behind like I said, there's meaning behind every little thing that's there. Everything seemed to have a purpose, whether it being a lot of it seemed to be like social justice issues, and even something that could have just been placed there to be interactive for kids still felt intentional in the colorway and the pieces of art surrounding it. All of that seemed very intentional. And I see the worldview that's being communicated as one that is very much, like I said, trying to illustrate social injustices. In some exhibits it's more explicit, like in Gaze, where it had statements of certain groups, but in others felt like the message was still there but not quite as in your face about it. And I wrote down, the art reveals a beauty in our culture, but also one that should strive for the betterment of our future. Reveals the beauty in the lights and the colors and the sequencing and everything, and I just think that was really cool. And but also telling the audience that we can still work towards better, right? And anyway, like I said, the art was created mainly with interactive and smart lights. There's often music that's playing that accompanies the lights to help bring in the audience, to make them feel a certain way. Like blue was used for sadness or depression. Yellow was made for like joy and excitement. And I just thought it was really cool. And the exhibit also made me think of, especially reading about the artists, made me think of, where I come from, how lucky I am to be from where I am. These people have grown up in, homes where there's only one parent, right? It's a single father, single mother household, growing up in really poor areas, in poor countries. So it made me kind of take a step back and be like, wow, I'm, very proud but grateful of where I come from. And so, yeah, I just thought it was a really cool experience, and I would love to do it again someday. And yeah, can't wait for the next on-off assignment.